let's face it, everyone wants to save a few dollars, especially after the holidays. So we brought in our WOTV for Women fashion finds expert, Jill Wallace of Goodwill, to help us dress our kids for success, but for less. It's so great to have you here.
Well, thank you.
Okay, so there are thousands of students in West Michigan who are required to wear uniforms as part of their dress for school. And Goodwill has really focused on really filling that niche for parents.
We have, and definitely for less. We know it's very expensive, of course, to dress your students in uniforms. And we have partnered up with Grand Rapids Public Schools. We're a preferred provider for Grand Rapids Public Schools. And of course, there are many charter schools as well that require uniforms. And so we have a large variety of uniforms for the students. And it's a great time of year right now to swap out your uniforms, get fresh, start new for January.
Right. We may have stocked up at the beginning of the school year, but things are a little worn out.
Exactly.
And perhaps we're shopping for things that are a little bit warmer, going more toward layering and long sleeves too.
Absolutely. The beginning of the year it was the short sleeves and then the shorts. Now it's the long sleeves and maybe the khaki pants.
We're seeing some examples of kids who are wearing their uniforms, different colors, different styles. What does Goodwill have? And is it kind of separated from the rest of the finds that you'll get when you walk in the store?
That's the great part about it. We have everything separated out for you. So when you walk into the stores, you don't have to necessarily make it a treasure hunt, if you will. The racks are already there waiting, ready to go. We have new goods for you, of course, and then we have the gently used as well, gently used khakis and navy pants, things like that.
I think that's a misconception about Goodwill these days. A lot of people think it's all gently used items that have been donated from the community, but it's actually a lot of new, brand new items that you carry, and you still charge people much less than they would pay.
We do have some new goods
in a big store.
Right, that's correct. We do have some new goods, and then of course we have new goods that are a fraction of the cost that you would pay at big box stores, and these uniforms are an example of that.
Yeah, wonderful. Okay, so we have a couple models in our studio who have some of the great uniforms that you'll find at Goodwill. What do we have first, Jill?
Well, this is Jenna, and Jenna is a 4th grader. Jenna has on just a red shirt, long sleeved. It's a girl's shirt. Of course, they differentiate from girls and boys. That shirt is $5.99, the long sleeved.
Nice.
Yeah, and then she has on the pants, and those pants, I believe, are $13.99. And I like those pants. Those are considered a skinny pant. So we have a new style in this year for girls.
That's great too. You look at those and she looks absolutely awesome for school, ready to go. But these are great standalone. Let's say your child does not have to wear a uniform to school. You could actually take these pieces and really mix them up with what you already have in your closet. They're good for any child to wear anytime and at a great cost.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about boys too. We have another model in our studio. Jill, what's up here?
All right, well, this is Jonathan, and Jonathan has on the red polo shirt. And we've paired this with gently used pants. So the red polo shirt is $5.99. It's short sleeves, so it's it costs a little bit less. And then the pants are $3.99. Those are actually Gap pants, gently used.
Wow, you wouldn't know the difference?
Right. So if you have the time to come in and look for something gently used, you're definitely going to pay a little bit less. But again, you know, the gently used, they are right in the same area, the khakis and the navy pants, as the new goods are for school uniforms this year.
Yeah, you mentioned Goodwill is a preferred provider for Grand Rapids Public Schools and a lot of other schools too. You know you can get those. There are a number of locations in your Grand Rapids stores where you'll be able to find these goods.
That's correct. Our Michigan location is definitely one of the locations that has a great selection. It's on the corner of Michigan and Diamond. But if you do check out our website at goodwillgr.org, of course it lists all of our locations and of our Grand Rapids locations as well.
Jill, while we have you here, I think it's a good time to maybe talk about year-end donations, because this is a time, of course, the days on the calendar are becoming so few for 2015. People are doing a little bit of cleaning out of their closets and in their homes. What do you recommend if people want to kind of make that last-minute donation for 2015? What do they need to do?
Well, really, I mean, we are so convenient. We have 19 stores. You're welcome to donate at any of those stores, and make sure that you ask for a donation receipt. You do not have to itemize up to $500.
Yeah.
So, you know, we accept pretty much anything with the exception of televisions and mattresses.
Yeah.
So make those donations. It's going towards a great cause. And on top of that, you're able to get a great tax write-off.
Yeah, and that great cause is actually putting people to work in West Michigan, going back into the economy.
That's correct.
With job programs for people who need a little bit of training.
Yes.
So
it's a win-win.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. It's wonderful to see you here
you too,
at the end of the year, and thanks for the tips. We have a lot more ahead, so stay with us. We're